Welcome to the Vigor Life podcast, a source of inspiration, lessons, stories, skill sets, mindsets, and strategies to invigorate and expand all areas of your life. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? It's Luka Hocevar here with the Vigor Life podcast, and this is episode 0, Origins. All right, so I always wanted to do that. I love superhero movies. But essentially, look, I am excited. I'm super excited about this podcast. This is both a video and audio podcast. We're doing a 2-in-1. Why not, right? If you can do one or the other. And by the way, if you hear some thumping going on, it's no weirdness on my end here. We are in the gym office and people are training. People are slamming shit aggressively into the ground, getting things out of their system, right? To feel better. So, but I'm excited. And I wanted to explain like what this podcast is because, you know, it's I've been in fitness and for a long time. And, you know, what I believed that training and nutrition was like now a decade later is a completely kind of different ballgame from a standpoint of, you know, what do I believe it takes to create a transformation. So this podcast is way more than just about fitness. It's becoming a better version of yourself, a better human being. So more fit, you know, creating capacity in your body to be able to do the things that you want to do, look the way you want to look, feel the way you want to feel, perform the way that you want to perform. But it's also about achieving things in your life, how to succeed in your career, in your business, you know, starting a business. It's about how to have better relationships. It's about how to be happier, right? How to be more fulfilled in your life, because those are all the pieces of the puzzle that essentially help one another, right? Can you be miserable? And does it if you're ripped but you're miserable, does that really improve your life? No. I mean, look, I've been there. Does having a bunch of money but not having fulfillment and meaning in your life, you know, no friends and not doing any exciting things and experience help you? No. Once again, it doesn't, right? So it's like these are all interconnected, and you need all of them to really be the best version of yourself. So Vigor Life, the Vigor Life podcast is stemming from all my experiences over, you know, well, I would say like decades now, from, you know, playing professional basketball to living in multiple countries and continents around the world, gaining all of the knowledge from training, nutrition, but a lot on cognitive behavioral change and mindset, and all of these, I would say, mistakes and lessons that I've learned over the years that I've incorporated into what is now Vigor Ground and 3 other businesses that I run, but mostly, you know, what we focus on in here in Vigor Ground to help people transform. Because like I said, transformation happens in the brain, and it's one of the main things that I like to tell clients because, you know, the habits and the feelings and emotions, they all stem from there. And that's where really true change happens. Like the change that's, you know, permanent, that's consistent, that's long-term, and not the quick fixes and, you know, the magical secret, do this in 8 weeks, you'll change. So it's all these experiences over time, you know, by all the coaches, the people that I've been surrounded, that I've infected, by all the things that I've messed up and the lessons I've learned from that. And, you know, we're going to be having a lot of amazing guests, amazing people from all walks of life, on this show, on this podcast, that are going to basically sharing their experiences, their knowledge, to piece those pieces of the puzzle together for you. So like I said, I wanted to make sure that it's clear that this is way beyond a fitness podcast, although the vehicle that I use to help people is fitness, or should I say the first step through the door is the vehicle of fitness. And then our goal is to take, you know, people down the transformation road through other places too, right? So building community, having a supportive, you know, coaches and people that become a tribe that help you become the best version of yourself. Like, don't surround yourself with, you know, with people that are pulling you down or bringing out the negative aspects of you, rather than the best ones that are challenging you and pushing you to be your best self. So all of these things coming together in a Vigor Life podcast, because it's very hard to now isolate. And I get it. Like, it's, hey, you know, this is a niche, so I work in this niche. But the reality is, you can't have it. You can't have one thing without the others. Is we got to talk in context, right? It's like the body. If you have a shoulder problem, right, and you're just looking at the shoulder and the shoulder is hurt and we just rest it and it gets better. But what was really causing the shoulder problem was, bad posture from, a weak core to forward head to no thoracic, upper back mobility. And that's what was bugging the shoulder. But all we're doing is looking at the shoulder. We're really not getting to the cause of what happened and how the injury happened. We have to look at other things. And that's how everything in life works, right? If you have things that are holding you back because of social triggers and environment and, shame and blame from the past, it's going to be hard to succeed in certain areas because that's the break in your life, right? So now you kind of start seeing, and I'm using analogies from the world that, I'm most comfortable with. You can see that I got a stuffy nose a little bit there, but how all of this stuff comes together and what essentially the Vigor Life podcast is about. It's just another avenue where I can share this information, and bring my friends and colleagues, mentors, coaches, people of influence that I look up to and have learned from over the years to deliver the best. A lot of them will be just me talking. A lot of them will have, both the Vigor Ground team to just about every person in any area that you can imagine. But because if one episode speaks to you and gives you action steps and tools to where you can go one step forward towards your goals in life, that's all that matters. That's really why I started this podcast. So people saying like, hey, we want to hear more of what you're doing, see more of the things that have helped you and help your clients and help all the people that you work with. How can we get more of that? And, essentially I was like, well, we can do this and do a double whammy and like go video podcast and go audio podcast. And this is my way of just sharing my message and communicating this whole, I would say, journey that has led us to here. And what I believe is one of the top, gyms and programs in the nation at Vigor Ground Fitness and Performance. So I really hope that you enjoy this. I am excited. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little sick right now, but I'm nonetheless excited. So reach out, when we're doing, like I said, these podcasts. And we're going to take a lot of the questions and be guided by also what you want to know. So make sure that you comment, you ask us questions, and that you will, and I hope that you will love, I literally feel like right there, I fucking was just like went blank.
That's okay. Let's keep it going.
Can we just do it again?
You don't have to do the whole thing. I'll just cut in that part. Cut audio just like video.
Oh, we can cut the video too?
Yeah.
All right. So go. All right. So if you saw a weird moment there, it's because we probably cut something out. Oh, well, it happens sometimes. But I really hope that, that you're excited about where we're going with this. The show will be guided by also what people want to know. Because, what happens in the gym, sometimes we're doing one thing. And then one of my clients will go like, well, Luka, you know what? It'll be really cool if you did this because that's where I'm really struggling. And be like, oh, tell me more, right? And that's how it leads us down this road of coactive coaching. And we help them achieve this goal or fix this problem that at first we didn't even know was there. So that's what this is really about. It's, as much as I do enjoy talking, it's not about my ranting. It's about, solving problems, creating solutions, and, an experience that helps you become the best version of yourself. Okay, so that's the Vigor Life podcast. Thank you guys for showing up here. Like I said, I had to do the origin story. To elaborate on the origin story, all you got to do is ask, because trust me, and Gene knows this, if there's something I can do, a lot of it's talk. All right, so we'll see you in the next episode of the Vigor Life podcast. Coach Luka is out. See you next time.